everyone and welcome back to It's a Hard Crohn's Life. It seems like it's been a while since I've done a video because in actual fact I was thinking, what are the main questions that I get from people? And they was all so varied. There was just so many questions that I get about different things, and I was waiting until really I got a main question quite frequently before I did the next video. So before I start on that, welcome if you are new. This is a channel basically to help anyone suffering with Crohn's or colitis. So if you are new, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and join my family of cronies, and hopefully I can make you feel more positive when dealing with something like this. It's so nice to know that when you have something like this that you're not alone. So hopefully you enjoy my content and I will get straight to the video. Everyone and welcome back. So today I thought I would talk about steroids. Now there's been a lot of questions about steroids. There are quite a few different types of steroids, so I am going to be talking about the only one I know about, and that is prednisolone. This is a medication that a lot of people are really frightened to take, and this is why I wanted to talk about it, because the questions I've had have always been because they're really scared of the horrifying side effects that a lot of people talk. Now what I wanted to do is put your mind at rest. So always keep in mind that every single person is completely different. So if someone's had a particular side effect, that really doesn't mean that you're gonna get it. And I know that's really hard to say because I was exactly the same. Trying every single different treatment that I tried, I was really frightened of side effects, possible side effects, because I'd read horror stories. You can go on Google and you can read 10 positive things and good things about a certain drug, and then you read one bad, and we always concentrate on the one bad thing we've read. Why do we do that? But we do. I was on them on and off for 8 years, so it's a very long time to be on a drug that they try and get you off as quick as possible for all sorts of reasons. But I just want to let you know that I'm absolutely fine. I come out the other end, and any sort of little niggling side effects I had have gone away now. Steroids kind of become my safety net in the end, because they was the only thing that actually helped me while I was finding an ongoing treatment that I would be taking for a long period of time. Also, they helped me to get out in the morning. Now, any of you that have got Crohn's or colitis will probably know that in the morning you can tend to be worse. So I would wake up and I had work, so I would have to know that I had to take them at least 40 minutes before I went out to work, and then they'd start working, and then I could actually get out the house. So for me, they enabled me to actually feel like I was living a relatively normal life. So that was absolutely brilliant. No other drug at that time did that for me. So again, that's a plus. They stopped the pain. They eased the blood that I had a lot of. It helped me put on weight, but I know that some of you will be putting on weight on steroids and getting the moon face, and that you won't want that. But I can promise you that through different stages of taking steroids, as you wean off, it's all different. I mean, you can go to bed with a moon face and you can wake up in the morning and it's gone down, so it can be that quick. So as quick as it comes, it can go as... So please don't think that you're just stuck with this moon face forever, because I can promise you that it will go. It definitely gives you that energy boost. I cannot explain the fatigue that... I mean, I still get sometimes, but I don't get it half as bad as I did then. And going on steroids just enabled me to have that bit of energy. And a lot of people complain about not being able to sleep, but I always found it helpful to take them really early in the morning, so by the time the evening came, there was kind of a little bit more out of my system so I could sleep. But if I couldn't get to sleep, to be honest with you, I mean, the housework was done. I'm going to talk to you now about the things that I didn't like so much, and the side effects that I had that you could call them bad, but you got to take the rough with the smooth sometimes, and I just rode it at the time. So the first one was acne. I'd never had bad skin in my life. I never went through that stage where I got really bad skin, but at one point my whole cheeks were full of acne. Really bad boil, cystic acne. It was really bad. But again, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. is that really that important when you're going through something like that? As long as you're healthy. I used to feel sorry for men at this point because we can cover it up with makeup, and I wore a lot of makeup at that time. I mean, I probably made it look worse, to be honest with you, because when you've got loads of spots, the last thing is just caking loads of makeup on, but it made me feel better about myself, so I did that at the time. Facial hair also. Now this is something that a lot of people get, but it's not actually thick hair, it's just sort of that down, you know, fluff. It's something that once you come off of them, again, like I say, it goes away, so it's not there to last. They made me really emotionless. Like, I laugh and am very easily amused, I would say. I'm a little bit like a child, that I laugh at silly little things and I get excited about the silliest little things as well. But for some reason, when I was on steroids, they made me just a little bit more, I'd say, chilled. Anyone that knows me would know that, I mean, I cry at the silliest things on telly. You know, as soon as they have an emotional song, oh, that's it, I'm gone. I'm completely gone. But for some reason, when I was on steroids, nothing really fazed me. So I would watch my favourite programme, Friends. That cracks me up every single time. And I was just sitting there just like, yeah. And so in a way that wasn't very nice, but I didn't realise it at the time, as I say. So really, once I was off of them and I was back to my old self, it was done. If you have another half or a family member that doesn't understand, then maybe make them watch this and make them realise that it's not you, it's the medication you're on, and it's not your fault. But like I said, you've got to take the rough with the smooth, and if you need to go on these steroids to help you, just get a head start before you find a medication that works. Then just do it. Honestly, you will be fine. And as long as you take your calcium and vitamin D tablets, you have to make sure that you constantly take them. Just put a reminder on your phone every single day to take them, especially while you're taking steroids, because that is very, very important. With all that being said, I hope you found this video helpful, and I've kind of put a little bit of a positive spin on prednisolone. It's not all bad. If you've had different experiences on prednisolone, or you're taking a steroid that is working a lot better for you, please let me know in the comments below, because it's so nice to hear different people's opinions and different people's views on different things. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will look forward to seeing you all soon in my next one. Thanks guys, bye.